Now talking about promotion, so promoting just one rap beat. Now there's tons of mixtape sites out there, and there's tons of casual listeners to music as well. Not everyone wants to buy a $20 beat lease, so don't forget about this target market as well. A lot of people just want to buy one kind of single, and they'll pay that $1 or 50 cents, whatever. And there's tons of mixtape sites out there like Audio Max, SoundCloud, DatPiff, Hulkshare, Got Instrumentals, Get Right Music, and Live Mixtapes. Most of these mixtape sites and other kind of music sites have like single beat sections where you just kind of sell it for $1 or sell just with no rights. You can still put a tag at the very start of the beat, where you can say your website name or your producer handle. But most of these kind of sites have very casual listeners, so it's a good idea to upload these to a bunch of these kind of mixtape sites and put it in the single kind of section, because then again it's in the same area as other artists are promoting their music as well. So you're kind of you're in the same section where you can promote your music to your target market in the first place, but then again you're also getting casual listeners as well. So it's very important to think of that, and this can be kind of tedious work. So there's tons of sites out there, so make a list of them. You can get a list of most sites from my site. I have a link there, I'll put it in the description, where I have tons of blogs, list of tons of blogs and tons of mixtape sites, and the link will be in the description to get that list. But just don't forget about this kind of market as well. Another section that most beatmakers forget about is audio streaming websites and audio distribution sites. Like I mentioned in the last bit there about mixtape sites and kind of audio sites where like SoundCloud and Hulkshare and stuff like that. But then there is iTunes and all these kind of like Spotify and all these kind of digital distribution sites. And you can get on those sites using sites like TuneCore, Songcast, or CD Baby. These sites will add your music to the most online music retailers like that of iTunes or Amazon. And they will also add them to streaming sites like that of Spotify and Pandora. Now note, this is very important, note that these distribution sites have all different price plans and take different commissions. So please do your research. Now Sean Folk from Pay Us No Mind created a great video outlining all the kind of commissions and price models from a bunch of these distribution sites, and I put that in a blog post on my site. The link will be in the description, or it'll be in the video here somewhere. So make sure to do some research before you sign up for any of these kind of audio sites. But again, you're targeting the casual listener, selling singles and making just an extra bit of money that are not giving away any rights to your music. Adding your hip-hop beats and videos to YouTube. Now, adding your rap beats on YouTube can be one of the best promotional tactics you can carry out as a beat maker. But most producers create like fancy YouTube still images and thumbnails, and then they kind of upload their beat in the background. But you can use like tools like Canva to help you create those kind of thumbnails. And the fancy ones the better ones you can make, the more enticing it is for the hip hop artist to actually click on it, because most of the time it comes up on suggested search on YouTube. The better you can make it, definitely use a tool called Canva. It'll help you so much better to optimize your thumbnails and make the best image you can use. More often than not, I felt that if you put your own face in the thumbnail next to some text that has the similar name to the beat, or if it's a Drake type beat or something like that, plus your picture of yourself, you will get clicked on more, because people respond to people, not just like an image of FL Studio with no text on it. The more human you can make your videos, the better. A lot of kind of producers are getting better and better, and beat makers are getting better and better at creating little kind of call to action at the start of the videos, introducing themselves and telling them to subscribe to their channel. Now, YouTube's internal search engine, use it to maximize your promotion. Be very careful and clever to optimize your video. This includes naming the video in relation to a common search term. So on YouTube, use YouTube itself to help you find these common search terms. So let's say like you like Drake beats, you like creating Drake type beats, type that into YouTube search, and then a bunch of other kind of search results will come up on the same kind of area, showing you exactly what people are looking for. Now, this is a good tactic in a way that you're creating something that someone actually wants, so it's easier to sell products and to people that actually want it. So if they want a Drake type beat or a Drake type instrumental or a Drake style beat, these are kind of focused to people that actually want this product. So they're not looking for something original. They want something that sounds like started from the bottom, or the motto. They want a beat that's similar to that. So you're actually catering to someone like that. Most of the time, it's good to pay attention to trends as well. Like Views from the Six is out now, and a lot of hip hop artists are inspired by that album. So if you're creating beats like Drake, maybe kind of putting those kind of keywords like Views from the Six type beat, Noah Shabib type beat, or Drake type beat, Views from the Sixth. Stuff like that will kind of get you in the same kind of search results as other beat makers and other beat makers that are have popular views. Also, this brings you up in the suggestive search on the side window as well. This will put you in a search results next to top kind of producers on YouTube. It's a good idea to kind of put kind of description, a good description, a long description. So if you've created a beat that sounds like started from the bottom, instrumental or something like that, write a description about it, because Google doesn't crawl, or YouTube doesn't crawl kind of audio. So if your beat is a Drake type beat but you don't tell it YouTube at any of kind of these areas, like in the title or in the description, it will never put you in these kind of recommended search areas. So you really have to, the more information you can give to YouTube, the more they can give back to you. So adding, what I usually do is I add like a bunch of tags similar to the search results that I found that people are looking for, and also I add in some of my competition on YouTube, other beat makers and other popular videos. Like if there was like a Drake type beat 2014 that was really popular, that has like over 1 million views, I'm gonna put the complete headline into the tag so that I'll be brought up in that recommended search. Now this will help your video be found in popular searches to other beats. It's good to have good call to actions. So at certain intervals of the song, maybe using cards or annotations, link it back to where they can actually buy the beat or sign up for your mailing list. So really be careful and be clever about creating call to actions. Look at my YouTube videos, all of them have call to actions throughout the whole song at the sidebar, and I've created the image using Canva, and it just has a way that the artist knows exactly where to buy that beat, they know how to exactly sign up for my mailing list, and they know how to get onto the next video as well. So I'm keeping them in my sphere on YouTube. Now this is something that I feel that beat makers are not taking complete advantage of, where they don't create proper call to actions, they don't fill out the descriptions properly on YouTube, and then they don't get the results, the promotion and the profit that they can get from that one beat. YouTube Adsense. Now most beat makers get very shiny eyed when they hear about YouTube Adsense, and there's nothing wrong with AdSense. I don't mind it. They can be very attracted to the idea of quick money with ads, and Google makes it very easy to do this. And this is where you get an AdSense account with Google. You just sign up for AdSense and then you link it to your YouTube channel, and then there's like a little button saying monetize on YouTube, and then YouTube will give you a certain percentage of monetization from the ads revenue collected after you've uploaded your video. As long as your videos are original content, you will earn some money from the YouTube AdSense program. Now, I find that there's nothing wrong to use AdSense, but then again, I feel that AdSense is a double-edged sword. Now, I have monetized some of my best videos on YouTube, and that's fine because I'll earn some income from them, but majority of my videos on YouTube are not monetized. And the reason for this is because YouTube ranks your videos based on one vital key metric, and that's retention rate. So like your audience, your videos are measured by how long a person interacts or stays on your video. Now this is really important. So if you've left a pre-roll ad or a mid-roll ad in the middle of your beat, or if you have those banners on the side, on the right, this might piss off your audience. So, and plus it might get them to lose interest if they get attracted to some other kind of ad or some other kind of ad that's on YouTube, because this will decrease the attention and the focus on your video. So you've bored them with a pre-roll ad, and then when they start listening to your beats, they might just get disinterested. So it's a better strategy, I find it, to monetize maybe your top 5 best videos, because if you don't monetize your videos on YouTube, they won't give you the annotations, the external annotations links to your other sites. So I've monetized some videos, and that's all that will be monetized, because I found that a lot of my subscribers, my email subscribers, actually come from my YouTube channel. A lot of traffic comes from YouTube more than any kind of other social site that I have online, because I've got a lot of videos online. So I don't want all my subscribers not coming to my site and signing up for my email list or to purchase my beats, which is the focus point in the first place, or to read my articles or anything, or to buy other kind of courses and products that I've been selling on my site. And from my understanding, I think you limit the focus of your video, and you limit the growth of your channel by having these kind of distracting advertising on your YouTube channel. It's a better strategy to have a call to action on the first place. That minute that artist comes to your beat video, tell them where they can go to buy this beat, or tell them to subscribe to your channel or subscribe to your mailing list. It's a much better strategy to get them on your email list, or to buy the beat, or to go to your site, than to have an ad that's only going to give you 20 cents or 10 cents here and there. So that's kind of, there's nothing wrong with using AdSense, but then again, I feel like it's up to you whether you earn enough from it. I wasn't earning enough from it, and it was taking away my email list subscribers and stuff like that were going down. My views were going down. My audience attention rate, retention rate was going down. So I just got rid of a lot of the monetization kind of features on YouTube. And that's just my preference, and that's just food for thought for most beat makers, not to get shiny-eyed or kind of distracted by very little residual income that you